Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my ZAWA series from the Omega Minecraft network. We are back at the school, and today I want to do the interiors of the classroom and the playground and the yard and the fencing and some things like that. And I want to work on that together so you can see exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So you can see this classroom is not in the best state. The floor has holes in it where plants are growing through. And we have all this rubble over here from where the roof and the upper floor has collapsed on it. But yeah, I want to add at least a few things to make it look more like a classroom. So I think the first thing that a classroom needs to look like a proper classroom is a blackboard at the front. And I want to use ebony trapdoors for that I will just put on the wall because there's not a lot of things that you can just put on the wall like that are not an entire block, but I think that should work fine. Then I think some bookshelves probably make sense. And I've made some that have darker wood from one of the fancy trees that we have. Yeah, there is holes in the floor. I need to be careful. So maybe I will remove this trapdoor here and do the bookshelf like this so that we have some shelves where we can also put some stuff. And maybe let's put a few bookshelves over here as well. So I tried out a few things in creative. I tried, for example, to use scaffolding as tables, or to use a fence post with a trapdoor or a pressure plate on top, but I didn't really like it. So what I decided on are or I brought the wrong trapdoors. Let me fix that in a second. But yeah, we're going to use trapdoors to make the tables. Okay, I have the right trapdoors. So these pine trapdoors look a lot like the spruce trapdoors that we know from vanilla Minecraft. They just have a bit of a lighter color, so I decided on using these instead of the spruce because the floor is already spruce. So this is what I wanted the table to look like. So now my question is, does it really make sense for this table to still be standing in the place where it's always stood, you know, or because the dogs are in here, right? And a lot of things have happened to this place. So maybe this table has fallen over. So let's try it like this. Then the trapdoors would go like this. Need to make sure that I don't destroy this grass. And then on the sides like this. But does this look like a table that has fallen over, or does it just look like, I don't know, something else? I think I'm going to make the table upright, but put it back just a little bit. This. So in the ZAWA mod, we have these chairs, or benches rather, but I'm going to use them as chairs. And I think they would look pretty cool in a classroom. Unfortunately, we can't put them down on their side or something like that, as if they would have fallen over. But yeah, just I'm going to put them in some random places here in the classroom because, of course, they're not where they used to be, right? That doesn't make sense. The dogs have surely pushed them around a little bit, and yeah, I'm guessing not all the chairs are still there. And then we have some of those tables, of course, but smaller ones for the students. And maybe here I can make one that has fallen over, and maybe it has fallen over to its side. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do that. Not quite sure. No, let's leave it like that. Then this, and then no, we can't put one here. We can put one on top, which is not 100% ideal because it doesn't connect here. But yeah, it does look like a fallen over table, and I like that, so I'm going to make another one. Like this. Yeah. Okay, and now for some smaller decoration. I have this thing here. It's a puzzle feeder for animals for their enrichment, but I think it looks like some kind of game that you would maybe find in a classroom. So yeah, I'm going to put that there. I think that's not bad. And I keep falling in these holes. Yeah, it's dangerous. And then I brought a plushie of an African wild dog, which I think is very fitting. And I think it would be cute to have a plushie in a classroom. Yeah. Uh, Who knows how long that one's been sitting here, right? Yeah, so here we have a window where we can look outside into that classroom and see if there are currently any dogs in that specific place. Over here we have another classroom, and I want to do something similar here. So in the primary school where I went when I was a little kid, all the different classes of kids were named after animals, and I think that's a really cute idea. And one thing we have on the server is some amazing artists who were doing some map art, and I've been able to acquire some maps of some animals. So I want to use those as the signs on the classroom doors or next to the classroom doors for what class is in there. So let this be the Kakapo class. And then I guess this is the Orca class. I don't know how much sense these animals make, but why not? And then up here we have the Fox class and the Red Panda class. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. We also have a really cool map with a bathroom sign, and I want to use that one too. So I think I'm just going to slap a door on that wall here. Okay, so here's the door and here is the bathroom sign. Perfect. So the next thing is something that my primary school didn't have, but that for me really adds a lot to the look of a school or really makes something look like a school, probably because I've been watching too much American TV. But I want to add some lockers to this wall, and I have decided for this to use the bamboo door and bamboo trap doors. They are see-through a bit, but I don't think that is too bad, and I really like the color. So what I want to try is this. So we have the door here. Yeah, this one is going to be under the stairs. So let's try this way. Yeah, so those are the sides of the locker. And then we have the next, yeah, side right here. And I mean, basically I can do this for every locker right now. Then I need to go inside them to place the door. And then for the ones that are not under the stair, we place a trapdoor on top. Yeah, exactly. And I think that looks pretty cool. So let's add some more. And I think I also want to add some that has fallen down, but due to the way the trapdoor is interlocked and us only being able to have one thing on one block, it needs to be the one at the end. So yeah, just adding some more trapdoors here. And then this is where we need to put the one that has fallen down, which means one more trapdoor here, here. And then, see, wait. So that is wrong. So I probably need to do this differently. Okay, let me figure out what I did wrong and I will be right back. Okay, I figured out what I did wrong, and I hope you enjoy this process of seeing me try things out and sometimes fail. Of course, we cannot start with the trapdoors on this side. So yeah, here the edge of the of the locker is just going to be that wall from the stairs, because I need to place these here, and now these are a bit tricky for me to place. What happens? No, I need to, yeah, this one I can place, but then the next one, I think I need to remove these stairs to be able to do that, because otherwise the trapdoor is going to open in the wrong direction. Like this, yeah. And now let me restore the stair. Okay, I will do the same thing and then be right back with you. Okay, so now that the trapdoors are on the other side, I think we can do the one that has fallen over. Like this again. No, not that one though. Yeah, and here I can now place it inside. Exactly. Like this. So should I place one here as well? I think so. See, so now here we have a, a locker that has fallen over or been pushed over, who knows. Yeah, I'm going to leave the door open on that one because I also like that look, that kind of disheveled, not everything's in order look. But yeah, I forgot the one trapdoors at the top. Okay, so now our lockers are done, and I think this adds a lot of school-like atmosphere to this hallway. So it is currently nighttime and it's raining, and I've added a little bit of light here, but not too much, and also some cobwebs. We get some interesting looking cobwebs from the new update to the mod pack in the chipped mod. So apparently the newest version of chipped had some compatibility issues that were now solved, so now we have the newest version, and there we get those cobwebs and some, yeah, dead ranking vines, leaves. I don't know if you've ever been into an abandoned building, but you get like these plants that have tried to grow in there, and for a time they did, and then eventually they just wilted due to lack of light or lack of water or something. So yeah, I would say the interior of the school is now done. I have done the other classrooms as well. For example, the one up top here. And for the finishing touches, let me just add a little lion plushie here on the shelf and a dead potted plant. Perfect. The next thing I want to tackle is the yard, the playground in particular. The soccer field still needs some goals, and then of course we need to fence the entire area in. All right, let's start with the goals because they're pretty easy to do. I have from the ZAWA mod pack these, they're called rope fences, and I think they work perfectly for this. Yeah, this bush is quite practical. You just need to be a bit careful when stacking them because they are 1.5 blocks tall, but they are actually just 1 block, so you need to stack them in the right place. Unfortunately, we can't put them like horizontally, so for that I'm just going to use some trapdoors. Yeah, and I need to be careful not to do that. Exactly. And I mean, it doesn't 100% fit together, but I think it works quite well as a soccer goal. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so the second goal is done. We also have access to some different mini blocks, and I don't like using them too much, but I think here it would be suitable to have one that looks like a soccer ball. Yeah, that one's still lying here after all these years. Okay, and for the playground, I want to have a place where kids can climb and then a swing set. I think both of that would be pretty cool. So let me see, where do I start with this so that we have enough space for everything. This is going to be the climbing part, and I'm just going to use some fences because, yeah, that looks like something you can climb on. So then we continue this over here. And so we have a tire swing, which is also an enrichment item for animals. And I think, yeah, that would work well on a playground, so let's attach this to a piece of rope. And then the other swing is kind of similar, I guess. I'm going to do that with a trapdoor that is hanging from some rope. Perfect. And then over here, I think we can use some more of the rope fence to also make some kind of a climbing thing. No idea how that would be called, but yeah, exactly. And I would say that is our playground already done. Except for one little thing, I brought a mini block in the shape of a sand bucket. So let's put that one here also. Yeah, great. So I believe there's really only one thing left to do before we can let our dogs loose in here, and that is put up some fencing, but I haven't decided yet what fencing I want to use, so I've brought several options. Option one is this acrylic fencing. All right, everybody, I have added the fence all around, and now the time has finally come to add our first animals to our base, our not zoo, and I'm really super excited about this. So I have 6 doggos that I want to add to this for now. Maybe in time, the pack of dogs will increase in size. Let's see. Let's see how those 6 dogs do here at first. All right, so I hope everything goes well if I release this dog. I hope it's not one of the ones that was angry at me before I tranquilized it, because I have no idea what will happen then if it wakes up. Okay, so this one looks like it's still tranquilized. What are you guys doing? There's some jumping going on. We have a puppy. And we have another big dog. This is great, but I think I better get out of here before they start turning on me. And let's go up to the viewing area and have a look at them from there. Okay, they seem to have woken up. And now they are exploring their new place. Hey guys, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you like the place I made for you? One of them has already made it over here. Oh, but I almost forgot we need to name tag them, so I need to get back down there and hopefully not be attacked by the dogs, because otherwise they will be killed in the entity wipe and we wouldn't want that. So yeah, I'm not very creative when it comes to names, which is why they don't get any proper names right now with the name tags. If you have any great ideas what to name these dogs, feel free to put that idea in the comments, and maybe next time I can give some of these dogs some better names. You guys look happy. Look at the little guy running around. Ah, I love it. And this guy is exploring, and they don't seem to be mad at me, which is great. Wonderful. I'm really super excited about this, and I think I'm probably going to spend a lot of time in the next few days just standing up there or outside the fence, just watching these guys and what they are doing in here. Okay, so we've got our puppies inside of the school, inside of the fence, and we are done with the school building, but there is one thing that I still want to add for the school to be complete, and that is a school bus that is here in front of the school at the bus station, but it's not going to be standing, it's going to be laying on its side. Maybe it has been pushed over by someone or by the wind eventually, who knows. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And let's hop into a time lapse and let's build. So once I had finished building the school bus, a friend of mine on the server, NVK, came over and he's a really great builder. And together we took a look at the school bus and realized that it looked fairly new, like someone had just gently laid it on its side because I had forgotten to ruin it. And we needed to make it look like it had fallen over and then lain there for quite a while. So we went to ruining it together and we had some fun doing that together. So basically, now we have a properly ruined school bus. But yeah, everyone, that is all for this episode, and I'm going to leave you with that. Feel free to tell me in the comments what you think of this episode, and thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. So I hope to see all of you in the next episode. Bye bye.